I mean, we're live on the things, but yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
all right. So why don't I not do that? I will entertain the people. The
That's so
people, the
kind of
people, the
you.
people, the people.
Science.
Science. Straight to my heart. Science is over. Class dismissed.
We should just make that the end of our episodes, every single one.
Maybe we should.
I mean,
Remember?
I'm saying.
Or like, or wait, should we do like, how should we do it? Like if we do our own theme and then a tag
Yeah, at
of
the end of Christopher's thing, we just add on class dismissed.
class dismissed.
So it is done. I will put that in immediately.
Uh,
Science. Shut up, Josh. It's been said. I'm doing it.
all right, all right, all right. Class
Um,
dismissed.
should we clap it in? Oh, okay. That means yes.
What's up, everybody? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are here today to talk about Misfits of Science, Season 1, Episode 11, Grand Illusion.
Illusion.
It's spelled like L, our character L. And we're about to spoil the whole goddamn thing. So if you haven't seen it already, pause, watch it, come back. Now you're back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh my God, you're all here. Thanks for joining us in this our day of somber reflection on
science straight from my heart. Science is over.
Class dismissed.
Cannot get enough of that theme song.
It's fucking fantastic.
It's a fucking earworm. It's so good.
You know, I said earlier I liked it as a novelty, but it's ingrained into my soul now. I love it.
I desperately want to know who the vocalist is. I want to know who the singer doing the like lounge version of Cab Calloway before that is.
Yes, love him. We
And
need to
why
have them
couldn't
as
they
guests.
get someone talented to be the rock star on this show? Because we got to talk about Johnny B,
who does not have a photo on IMDb. So this is it for him. He was like, "No, thank you. This sucks."
listen. I'm not saying I'm a good singer, but I feel like I could fake it better than he can fake it.
I agree. Do it right now. Sing Johnny Be Good right now, start to finish. Starting now.
This will be great. The audience. Josh heads, I know that you're on my side on this one.
I am too, Josh. I agree with you. Johnny B sucks assholes.
Okay, so this episode, it's like a fucking Cold War episode. You've got a Russian dissident who's escaped using magic. Stage magic, that is.
Boner stage magic. What the hell was that? Oh, look at this handkerchief in front of my crotch. Oh, where's the bulge? You guys, how's this happening? That was the most bonerific magic set I've ever seen in my life.
Treza, you've got a dirty mind.
Go watch it. Everybody go watch it and tell me I'm wrong, because I am not.
What you folks at home don't realize is that off camera, all Tressa talks about is boner this and boner that.
Boners to bone. I'm talking about the guy from that show in the 80s.
Growing Pains.
Boners, yes, thank you. Boners to bone with everyone's favorite Christian.
Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, except mine. Yeah.
He awakened us to the atheist nightmare, the banana.
What would we do without him?
Ay, ay, ay.
Exactly. Hey, this made me realize something about the 80s.
You know, his on-screen father is the real life father of singer Robin Thicke,
Yes.
who
And
I swear to God seemed like self-parody for like a long, long time until
right?
he was actually a star.
Yeah.
He was
Wait,
just
which
doing
one?
shit.
The dad or the son? No, seriously, which one?
Okay, I found the dad very off-putting.
Um,
And I found the son. I thought he was doing a bit. Like I thought that his whole like musical career was a bit,
uh-huh. Yeah, no, it seems fake as hell.
but then it wasn't a bit.
No, I'm really that misogynist.
No, even way before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did
like
he do stuff before that?
dude, he had stuff out like 25 years ago. He had like
I had no idea.
yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't
And he
matter.
gets it
That's
all
not
from
what
his
we're here to
dad.
talk about. We're not here to
His
talk
dad is
about
like,
the
hold
Thick
up.
family. We're
We
not here to
are,
talk about the
because
Kirk Cameron family. We're not here to talk about the Vincent Boner Stabone family. Or are we? Maybe that's
ah,
Tressa, you get your wish today. We're gonna finally talk about Vincent Boner
yay!
Stabone.
That's all I talk about off camera.
That's it's like they're like, all right, he's got to have a best friend named Boner. Well, not actually Boner. Yeah, but like, we'll think up something better and we'll just keep it in the script for now.
We'll make
Oh,
it so it's not
fuck.
gross.
We're really stuck on Boner. All right. So we'll excuse it. We'll excuse it. It's a
Uh-huh.
corruption of his real name,
Okay.
Vincent Stabone.
Is that a real name that exists in the world, though?
Have you
Is
ever
that
met
guy's
any
name?
Stabones?
No, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's really bad. It sounds like we're making this up just to excuse his nickname. Are we doing that? Is that what's going on?
Science is over.
Class dismissed. So
Yeah,
this,
that's what Kirk Cameron said. He said science is over. Class dismissed.
yep. I can't wait to be raptured. It's going to be awesome because all you losers are going to stay down here.
Guy's got like more kids than Nick Cannon too.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he's got a full house.
That's not even the right show. That's a sister show. Hey, this one time I went to visit my mom and she had all these DVDs stacked up and I was looking at one. It was like Left Below or whatever with Kirk Cameron. And I was like, that's funny. She's like, no, it's really good. And it has Kirk Cameron in it. He's so hot. I was like, you are gross.
So wait, at what point did your mom decide she thought Kirk Cameron was hot?
I don't know, 20 years ago, I guess. I don't know.
So
When
he's
it was
already an
acceptable.
adult at that point. He's no longer trying to pass as a high school age person.
Yeah, I'm hoping and I'm thinking that it was as he is an adult. Once he came out as super duper Christian and everyone else sucks, I think that's when.
So does she just have all of the like straight to DVD Rapture movies?
I don't know. She had that one. She probably has all the really gung ho what's his name movies. She probably has that Christmas one and the follow-up one.
Well, I'm sorry. What are we talking about? Which Christmas one and which follow-up one?
The Kirk Cameron, like Christmas is canceled or whatever the fuck. And
Christmas
then
is canceled.
I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but that's what it was about. And
Why is
then
Kirk Cameron canceling Christmas? And that's very
no,
funny to say. Say that. Just say it out loud. Just say,
Kirk Cameron is canceling Christmas. Wow, what a great alliteration.
it's just so funny. Like old-timey comedians like to talk about how certain letters are funnier than other letters, and it's
Yes,
true.
it
It's just
is
true.
100%.
Why is Kirk Cameron canceling Christmas?
Let's cut that, put that at the top of our trailer for our Christmas special.
My God. We better start working on that Christmas special.
I know, it's getting late.
All right, so we've got a lot going on in this episode.
Okay,
I feel
would
like
you
we
like
should
just
dive in.
Okay, but just let me say one more thing about the 80s.
Please.
As a child, I didn't pay attention to fucking news as a child. And in doing so and going to public school, I don't know shit about Russia or East Berlin or West Berlin or any of the Berlins in the 80s. I don't know anything about the Cold War at all. I'm a big dummy about it.
Well,
I'm not asking for a lesson because we will go on a tangent, will last an hour. I'm just putting that out there so I'm aware of it. Don't call me on it.
okay. Okay. Hey, listen.
Not
Nobody
you
knows everything.
specifically.
Nobody knows everything.
I'm talking about the Josh heads. They're always giving me grief and saying how dumb I am all the time. And I'm like, listen, Josh head. You don't
Wow.
fucking know.
Josh heads.
Did you know they're so toxic?
We do not stand that behavior, Josh heads.
Toxic as hell, dude. You need to rein them in.
Come on, guys. I need you to be good little menches. All right.
Go ahead and jump in.
So we're not going to like do a whole history of the Cold War. We're just going to talk about this episode and really how it's not like most of these episodes are parodies of existing stuff. I think this takes most of its inspiration, or at least some amount of inspiration, from Top Secret.
I don't remember anything about that movie.
Top Secret is fucking great. Val Kilmer plays an Elvis / Beach Boys type American rock star.
A Johnny B type?
Yes, but like he's the first one to go on the other side of the Iron Curtain, and it seems to be like it's a Zucker Brothers movie, so it's sort of the Nazis and it's sort of the Soviet Union, and it's just whatever happens to work for the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Soviet Union, but it's like the tropes are the tropes. Yeah. Anyway, Val Kilmer plays Nick Rivers. He has amazing hits like Skeet Surfin', which might take on new meanings now.
Wait, what?
How silly can you get? Anyway, whatever. In this episode, Johnny B is hugely popular in the Soviet Union.
They mention it once.
We see 8 girls in schoolgirl uniforms. They're also like maybe Olympic gymnasts.
Yeah, they were generic Soviet gymnasts.
Yeah, there's right. Okay. So we've got a dissident who escapes the Soviet Union somehow through the use of stage magic back in 73.
Stage magic.
Boner stage magic, possibly. Well, you know what?
It's all boner stage magic. It's all boner stage magic if you do it right. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. Totally.
I'm obsessed with this boner magic. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So the KGB was coming for him, and his wife tells him like he's got to escape, otherwise he's going to be sent off to Siberia to die. So he gets out somehow. Also, he has some longtime connection with Billy Hayes. It's now like 15 years later or thereabouts, and maybe a little bit less than that. Because when is this? 85? So it's 12
86.
Years later?
It said 86. Yeah, January 1986.
Okay, so it's 13 years later. His daughter is a gymnast who's like coming to America for something.
Stuff.
I don't feel like it was explained.
No, not at all. That's what Soviets did. They sent over gymnasts every once in a while. No reason. Just happened.
So Nikolai gets in touch with his old pal Billy to help him get in touch with his daughter and maybe help her escape to the United States.
Were they like right next door to Humanidyne? Is that the deal? Is that why Nikolai was like, what a coincidence, old friend. that I've known for so long since I moved to the United States and we know each other for some reason. You work right next to where my daughter's going to be. Hook me up.
We never get a great sense of geography except when hitting every happy day in is a plot point.
Yeah.
So that's the only time you're going to see a map on the show, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, except for when it's a Mayan map.
Oh, right. Secret treasures buried under Santa Monica and Beverly
Yeah.
Hills.
That no one noticed before. Yep, that makes sense.
So, okay, Gloria is asking to borrow a car to go to prom. And
Yeah, she
as
wants to use
usual,
Billy's, and she's making it seem like, obviously, why wouldn't you let me use your car? It's your car. Let me use it. What is the problem, assholes? And they're like, just use the truck for prom or whatever. Was it prom? I don't
it
know.
was for prom. I don't know if it's her own prom. I don't know if she goes to school.
Exactly. She doesn't. Does she? I don't know.
I don't know.
But she can still go to prom even though she doesn't go to school. But
Yeah, I mean, right. So she could be attending the prom of a school that she goes to or doesn't go to. It could be she might have a date with someone else who goes to a school and it's their prom. I'm not sure what is going on here, but this is like normal teenage stuff. Teenagers need the car.
But the entitlement. This is not a relative. This is a person who makes you go and do your magic shit to other stuff. He has no obligation to give you his car that he loves so much. Glow,
Also, like, what tests are they running on her? It's like, do your telekinesis thing. And then she
through
does
this
it.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Great.
right. Have we never done that before as a test? Because it seems like we would have done that, I don't know, a year or so ago. I don't know.
So Billy alludes to knowing something about Nance having a history with the Rolling Stones. And then later, Nance is doing like theater makeup on Nikolai, putting a fake beard on his face. And she's like, oh, I learned this when I knew Kiss or was going out with all of Kiss. Or what did she say? I learned this from Kiss.
Yeah, I think here it is. I didn't write it down. But the lesson from this is Nance fucks. Especially fucking bands. How come she's not over? Oh, you know why she's not all over Johnny B? Because Johnny B sucks. All right.
So Johnny B does a cover of Chuck Berry's Back in the USA for this Soviet visiting group. And
does he not have any of his own original music at all?
He does not have any original music.
Okay.
I'm not sure that he's interested in original music. He's obsessed with the 50s.
So he's a pop star. He is a world-renowned pop star that is famous for his covers.
Oh, wait. I take it back. He does two covers in this song. And he does two covers in this episode.
Okay.
He also does Magic Carpet Ride.
Oh, I hated that so much.
Why? Like, why was he doing that? He's obsessed with the 50s. Why are we hearing him do anything that's not the 50s?
It didn't
and
fit
also
anything
not original
at all. Well, originality is not his strong point.
Anyway, he performs to the adoring crowd.
Okay, also, give me a fucking break here. Okay, so as we've been told, Misfits of Science are very famous. Johnny B is now world famous, and they're going to trick the producer of this show by saying, look, this magician is going to make Johnny B electric.
I don't have a magician on the list. Oh, no, he's great. Here, watch his act. And then because you've got Johnny B and you've got Gloria and later Elle.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
This is great. This is honestly, this episode works for me. This episode, it's not perfect. It's like twice as long in most parts. But it's pretty fun in what they decided. Like, they made it necessary to the script that each of them have their powers in this episode.
Yeah.
And
For
that
like the
and they
dumbest
found a
ass
good way to
reason.
do it.
Hey, you want what my shut the fuck up that I said about Elle being in this magic show was this is terrible and I fucking love it. This episode was fun as hell. However, it's
I
also
love his
dumb as
dance
hell.
moves. I legit love his
Yes,
dance
but it
moves.
was like an hour long. And
Yeah.
watching that from like the back of the theater, it's going to look like a flea circus. You're not going to be able to see anything. Are you kidding me? That is not a stage act. You guys.
Yeah, so back to your original point. Why indeed are the misfits of science who are world famous never recognized by anyone ever? How can they pass
Ever.
themselves off as whatever they need to pass themselves off as? What are their jobs?
That, thank you. Those are all good ideas. I mean, points. This producer, was she just like humoring them by wow, electricity?
No, I think she was
Wow.
truly stunned because who wouldn't be if you saw a guy's hands glow and he starts juggling wattage?
Yeah,
Like,
even though she
I
should
don't know
know.
what that is, but that's pretty fucking cool looking from right here.
Yeah, what the hell was it? Was that ball lightning he was juggling?
Ball lightning, boner magic,
Hey,
fucking Tressa.
that's an actual thing though, dude. So it has nothing to do with testicles. You did that.
So they've got the old guillotine trick. They've got the disappearing cabinet. They've got so many great stage magic tricks. Plus, they've got Johnny B rocking the house.
He sure is, Josh.
All right. So Nikolai finally gets to see his daughter, and she is not happy to see him
No.
because he fucking abandoned his family as far as she's concerned.
Yeah. And her mom died 7 years earlier and he had no idea. Fuck that. Where the fuck you been, bro?
So there's a great, okay, there are a couple little, like, I don't get how Gloria was able to like sneak in where the gymnastics team were doing their thing, but we just accept that as a thing. And she's
Yeah.
like, hey, Tatiana, I know we only just met, but like, do you trust me? Why would I trust you?
No, not at all.
I
You,
can't.
are you
No,
even getting paid for this job? What? Who are you? No.
you don't even have a car to go to prom in.
You drive an ice cream truck. That seems creepy as hell. No.
So Gloria helps Tatiana get FaceTime with her dad. She's not happy to see the dude. And then later, Flo does the best. She fucking floats a cassette tape into Tatiana's waiting Walkman, and it's got Nikolai's pre-recorded message like, if you don't want to see me, I understand, but I will perform this magic trick. And if you volunteer to get up, then I can help you escape. And honestly, like, that's not bad. That's not bad use of the powers, and that's not bad storytelling right there.
A great use of the powers that she has never exhibited that much precision in ever.
Mm-hmm.
And a great use of storytelling in those powers. Loved it. Perfection. Well, that's strong, but and also we get a really super awesome goofy shot of a cassette floating between people's heads that they don't notice. It's great. I loved it.
Totally. 100%. I love the fact that people were constantly going into the disappearing cabinet and it was just like more and more people. It was like a clown car disappearing cabinet trick.
By the end, it's just like, I don't know, I guess I'll turn it around and open it. I guess we have to keep doing this until this is over, I guess. It must have been like an hour long.
It was very funny.
It's hilarious.
Also, the absolute funniest thing in the episode to me, I don't know if you noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
Billy parks at whatever place it is that he went to where like the Russians are taking photographs of everything.
Yeah.
You see him roll up his car window, get out of the car, lock the car. The top is down on the convertible the whole time.
That whole shot was amazing. Not shot,
Right?
but that whole scene was amazing because you get that because he's locking the door with his keys once he's out. And I was like, they're going to pan out and that roof is going to be gone. And
obviously,
it was. Yes.
Obviously.
And
the
then
sun is shining directly into the car. There's no question.
Exactly. Love it. It's so great. And then he walks by two KGB guys that are dressed like the most stereotypical cartoony Americans.
Right, they're both wearing cowboy hats.
No,
no. I'm sorry, there's John McEnroe and a cowboy.
Yeah. And he walks by and is like, nice hat. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for more from this scene that didn't have to be there. Well, I guess it did, but I loved it. I couldn't have asked for more.
So Glow does all sorts of levitation tricks on the stage. L does his dance moves as a tiny person.
Oh my God. Wait, before this, we're talking about this plan. We're trying to like get it all blueprinted out. And they're like talking it over. Stetmeyer's like, please don't do this. Our lives are on the line or whatever. My job. And we get lots of really fun background shit going on where they're talking about the plan and in the background, like lab shit's going on. And my favorite was, again, Graybeard's back there and he's playing patty cake with someone that's not on camera. Love it.
Oh, also, we get a totally frivolous scene with a telepath.
Yep. You want me to what? Oh no, I know this. They need you in the lab right now.
Yeah, she predicts everything that Billy's about to say.
And he is stunned. Speechless.
Yeah, so it's not clear why Billy has Nikolai as a friend or contact of any kind. It's not clear to me why, or it's not clear to us, the audience, why he's dabbling in international affairs.
Nah, it's just fun.
The State Department, the KGB, everybody already knows before Billy does that he's involved in this thing.
So let's talk about this daring escape.
Yes.
We finally finished with the cabinet and we've got Nikolai, quote unquote, and he's going to sit on a cushion just like he did in Berlin. And Glow is going to raise it with her crazy magic. Meanwhile, okay, backstage, all this hubbub. I don't know what word it was. All this crazy shit's happening backstage. And there's like, okay, oh, God damn it. So much went on backstage. First, you got Glow is missing. So Johnny B's going to go through this line of closets with just like regular doors really fast. There's like 6 in a row and he opens one and then he does the speedy, I'm a speedy guy thing and goes to the next one. But here's the thing with that. He didn't open them any faster than anyone else would have. He just like went 2 steps to the left kind of fast and there was a blur. That shot was straight up bananas and unnecessary. Then we got a KGB guy that's in a trunk and like gagged, but I don't know who put him there. I don't know how that happened. What was that about?
Okay, so they didn't really show all of the sequence of events. First, Gloria goes into the disappearing cabinet. She goes down through the trap door and they throw a bag over her head. The KGB does this and they put her tied up in a room. It seems to me like a telekinetic person cannot be captured that easily.
Don't worry about it.
So then like a minute later, the daughter goes down and someone puts a bag over her head. But then she's free and with Elle, who she met earlier.
And very tall. No, black. Delightful.
That's a fun moment.
That is a very
She's like,
fun
I am
moment.
so impressed by you. You are very, and he says tall, and she says black. We have tall people in Russia, not so many black people.
It was adorable. I loved it.
Right?
It was great.
Did you know that Pushkin was a black Russian?
Who's that?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So was it L that put the KGB guy in the trunk with super speed that he doesn't have?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
That was confusing.
Yeah, they don't. Okay, let's just assume that with the help of L, Tatiana was able to get the bag off of her head and run free.
Oh my God. This whole. Oof.
I don't get. So was there just one KGB guy who
Two
like
went
put a
back
bag
there.
over Gloria's head, got her tied up and put her in a room, and then was also there waiting when Tatiana came down? The same guy?
Yeah.
These are questions that no one needs to ask because who gives a fuck?
You know what? Couldn't be more true.
Right?
Nobody gives a fuck.
All right. So the episode ends.
Oh, don't end it. Don't end it yet, because we still
Okay.
have a whole escape.
Okay. There's a lot of back and forth with the escapism.
Yeah. We got everyone. Well, a bunch of people are in the ice cream truck, but they get stopped at a barricade from the Russians, the KGB, and they're like, all right, everybody out. We got to search the truck. And they're like, oh no. KGB goes and searches the ice cream truck that has ice cream novelties in it for the first time ever. And they're like, all right, I'm going to take some of these. Go ahead. They park 10 feet away from that goddamn barricade. And they're like, all right, everybody out, including this Russian lady that's in the freezer underneath these novelties. Okay. You know what? I'm sure they can see you. You could wave at them right now, but go ahead, you guys.
Has Tatiana been growing up in an orphanage? What has she been doing for the past 7 years?
We don't know.
We do not know.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets away because Billy put on his prosthetics fairly quickly and easily, and they changed clothes and they did a switcheroo. So they all get away.
Billy does a
it's
great
fine.
switcheroo. He's got the spirit gum beard on his face, and from the audience, no one can tell that the man in the black tuxedo with the beard is a different man, and that the guy who had been wearing a powder blue suit, it's a totally different dude.
No, that doesn't even make sense, Josh. He was wearing a different suit.
Welcome to
changed?
America.
So they got away.
I can't believe they didn't even overdub Johnny B's voice with someone else's voice.
He was really playing that guitar though, right?
I don't know.
Kind of looked like it.
I was like, why isn't he like even if you can't sing at all, you can just pretend to sing.
You can lip sync.
You can lip sync, but I mean also like
projecting your talking voice sometimes sounds like singing.
You can sell it through confidence.
Yes.
This guy is a rock star who shoots lightning bolts.
World famous.
He's world famous. He's more popular behind the Iron Curtain than here at home.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they probably don't know that they're all covers.
Right. This is the newest stuff.
Hot off the presses.
All right. Well, I feel bad shitting all over Johnny B.
Yeah, sure, he's a great guy, whatever.
All right. So he does like a super speedy thing at the beginning and like is right next to Gloria. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. He like turns her into a centrifuge and like
basically
spins her around.
It's like, you can no longer have children.
Your ovaries are not outside your body.
So then at the end of the episode, Tatiana now free in the United States of goddamned America.
Goddamned is right.
Gloria took her for a joyride. Johnny B in the back seat, that rock star.
Just
They hit,
lounging. He doesn't
they
even
hit
have
all
a
the
seatbelt on.
spots.
Yes. They had tacos, Josh.
She declares that if you're not careful, freedom can be very, very fattening.
Just ask Jane, but you can't because her fat ass probably has a baby right now.
Jane, not in this episode whatsoever.
Not 1 second of her.
Just the credit sequence at the beginning, but
Mhm.
she's not even mentioned.
You think she'll be back? I hope she's back.
I feel like the portrayal of Billy in this episode is the most likable, most sympathetic, best we've seen. He's not like a dickhead through and through. We do see him leer at a woman.
I was gonna say, with the exception of him like eyeballing some lady just for walking.
Honestly, I wasn't bothered by that. Like, that's his character.
Yeah, boys will be boys. I get it. I know what you're saying. Boys
May
can't
a
help
cat
it.
not look upon a queen?
I'm just saying that was the worst of it.
Do you think? Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying that him craning his head, and then there's another kid, like one of the Russians, also cranes his head to look at her?
I'm saying it wasn't not gross, but it wasn't the worst ever.
I always think it's fun and funny to watch someone check someone else out.
Yeah, but it's still kind of like you're a product and not a person kind of feel to me. But it's whatever. It's fine. It's
okay.
It's
okay.
They do it with women doing it to men, so it's fine. Whatever.
Right. I think it's just as fun then too.
Right. Funner.
Or like same gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
Equally fun.
Josh, I'm not saying it's not fun. It's fucking fun, Josh.
Tessa, who started off this episode unable to stop using the word boner.
Listen, they are very fun. Say it. Just say it, Josh. So fun.
Why did Kirk Cameron cancel Christmas?
Twice.
Boner, 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 boner.
Josh,
it's almost as fun as
this.
doodad. Doodad, doodad, doodad.
Doodad.
Boner, boner.
Boner, doodad.
Doodad, boner.
All right.
So like Billy in this episode is a genuinely likable person.
Just trying to help out his friend.
He's trying to help out his friend. He puts himself in harm's way throughout the episode.
Without being a dick about it.
And it's all good.
Yeah.
We finally get to see Elle's dance moves, which we've been waiting to see this whole time.
Have we? Has he talked about them?
No.
Or are you just joking?
No, it's never come up.
So, yeah, it really felt like the actor was like, listen, I've been taking dance lessons. Just let me do some shit. Make up an excuse. I'll get small or whatever. It'll be great. But how would anyone in the audience see you? Doesn't matter.
Opera glasses. They all have opera glasses. They're Russians. They travel with opera glasses.
Thank you. They're
Russians
from the Soviet Union.
Opera.
Yep. And therefore, always carry opera glasses.
Duh. So it's my hope that the Misfits of Science have stumbled upon their true calling, which is stage magic.
Oh my God.
Right? Wouldn't it be awesome if people who have real powers pretend that their real powers are fake powers?
Okay, hold up. Real powers, but they have to pretend like they're fake stage magicians who have no powers. So you're amazed that they're pulling off these tricks that usually take no power, but they're actually really easy.
Has this ever been done?
I don't think it has.
Like superheroes who have to live a secret life,
I
but
would
are
watch
still
this sitcom.
right. This is not a bad concept. Maybe we don't put this out on the thing. Maybe we can actually write this up.
Only if we can call it the Magicians of Science. Yeah.
The Misfits of Magic.
Mm,
The science. Oh, we also get the song Kodachrome. Is that Paul Simon or Simon and Garfunkel? I'm not sure.
I think it's just Paul Simon, but I'm not positive.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do get that.
we get that. Yet
sure
another
do.
reason there's no way that this can be like, there's no way the contracts cover this.
Nope, not anymore.
So we have yet to see anyone reappear from old episodes like Angel, the street artist, or
The
there are
last
probably
episode.
others.
And more. The last episode is going to be like the last episode of Seinfeld where they just keep bringing them out.
All right,
I remember
everybody
that.
testifies against them. That would be
Yep,
good.
for murder.
Have you ever seen, this is one of my favorite things in all of comedy,
Oh,
like a year or two after Seinfeld's final episode, Jerry Seinfeld hosted SNL
uh-huh.
and they did a sketch that like follows as if that character was in the prison in the show Oz.
Oh no.
And it was done on the set of Oz with the real actors from Oz, which was like on at the time.
So it was like a digital short. It wasn't like part of the regular sketches.
Right. So it's like he's like flossing in the prison bathroom mirror while like two guys are having sex like inches away from him and he shrugs. And then yeah, like he walks up to the Nazi guys who are like talking about murdering someone and he's like, "Hey, are there like Nautilus machines? I just see a lot of free weights." And the leader of them, played by J.K. Simmons, is like, yeah, did you ever watch that show?
No, never.
It was groundbreaking. I don't know if
I
it
know.
still holds up, but it like they went to places. Anyway, J.K. Simmons is like the leader of the Aryan nation. It's like, "Are you a Hebrew?" And so, Jerry Seinfeld's like, "Yeah, people don't seem to have a problem with it on a national level." Just a silly joke. And then there's another character who is doing like a Costanza thing. It's like, and then missed out on the makeup sodomy. You missed out on the makeup sodomy. That's the best part. Missed out. Oh, and there's another one he goes up to and he's like, "Hey man, you don't seem like yourself today. What's wrong?" "Edibisi pricked me with an AIDS infected needle." Jerry Seinfeld just sort of slowly backing away. "Good luck with all that." His light approach to all of the real horrors explored on that show are fucking amazing. Last time I checked, that was still available on Daily Motion. If you want to look it up, Seinfeld in Oz.
You can text that to me later.
All right. It's worth your, I mean, it's literally everything I just told you.
So I still want to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, and it also had Evan Seinfeld, another Seinfeld from Biohazard. He's one of the guys in the band Biohazard. He was a regular cast member on the show.
Got it.
No relation that I'm aware of. I talk a lot about Seinfeld. I didn't realize I was that big a fan.
You really don't. Like you've talked about it maybe 3 times in almost a year.
Baseline.
Classic. Josh, is that all the time we have?
Tressa, hold on a second. Hold on. Guys, before we go, we got to get out of here. But before we go, be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, put the word out. On Fire Tonight is coming for you.
Where do they do that, Josh?
You can go to onfiretonight.com for all your links.
'Cause